Today we're in Monterey, California, where billionaires are here to flex their hypercars. I mean, this is the week. This is the playground for billionaires with their Bugattis, with their Paganis, with their Koenigseggs, with every insane car in the entire world has come to gather here in this small town of Monterey, California. It is absolutely wild, and I'm here to bring you guys along. So we're headed to the Quail right now, which is the event of events for Monterey. The tickets are literally thousands of dollars, and we're here to give you guys a behind-the-scenes access and look at all the cars, the insanity at Quail. But first, we need to get a startup going. Sorry to the neighbors. Uh-oh. You also do the same thing where you turn it on and then don't turn it actually on?
Well, 100%. We got to turn the electronics on first. Anybody that just starts their supercar just raw, just...
That's how I do it on the McLaren. Is that fine?
Where's the McLaren right now?
In the shop.
So now we're gonna go to number 3.
Like, just no bull. McLaren might be like the one car that you should for sure do this to.
Really? You
McLaren's
turn the electronics on and then start it?
McLaren's the most electronically challenged car.
Okay. I do that with the SV, but I don't do that with... All right, let's see it. Let's hear it. Getting in this thing in the morning is never too much fun, but... Now, electronics on first. Letting the electronics work, fuel pumps are engaging, everything's happening. We should be good. I got gas yesterday, so full tank of gas. Pumping. All right, now on. Let's let them warm up and then we're going to Quail. You guys, look what I have brought. You're gonna be proud of me, or maybe make fun of me. I'm bringing a fanny pack to Quail.
Oh, jeez.
This is my travel fanny pack. This is what I wear anytime I'm shooting, filming. I got portable chargers in here. I got AirPods. I got Zycam. I got headphones. You proud? I come prepared. Because I don't want to keep all this stuff in my pocket. So, just throw it on like this.
It looks like you're gonna go look at cars like this. Ready? So we're about to head to Quail. Obviously, you guys know that you're this far in the video. My boy traded this morning. Now he's putting on his little fanny pack to get in his SV Roadster to go to Quail, man. Okay. Look, and he's also wearing a pink Balenciaga hoodie to Quail.
This is the nicest thing that I brought. you look nice. And I got some ice on the wrist.
Whoa! We popped off today.
Yeah, you see that?
Casey pop off today.
I got that camel wrap on the wrist. Looking nice.
I got no pants on.
Yeah, you got no pants on, bro. We're just wilding out here. Can hold everything. Mostly just portable charger, headphones, microphones. We don't mess around, guys. We don't mess around.
Yeah, you're good. That is close.
So first, like, true day in Monterey here. We're going to Quail. It's a Friday. It's the best day of the entire event is Quail. So I'm really excited. You guys are gonna see the most insane cars. Whew. We're taking the SV Roadster, of course. That's the only car that I brought here. I actually shipped out this car and I drove the Tesla because on the way up here, there's a million cars, there's a million cops, and it's just a disaster to come up here. Plus, these seats, they feel like you're sitting on a concrete block. So, not the most enjoyable, but we're enjoying the car while it's here, and we have a lot of insane stuff planned. This is the reality of Monterey Car Week, folks. It's a lot of traffic, a lot of cars, and a lot of people, but the love for the cars is absolutely insane. Like, driving around this SV, I've already gotten so much love. Being here yesterday, it was insane. So thank you for that, and it's truly incredible to be in this car at Car Week. Would you look at that? We are here at the Quail to do Quail things and see Quail cars. We've made it to Quail on the golf course, and let's go in and scan our passes. I'm talking like this because I feel very fancy. Behind me here is the Lamborghini Fenomeno. This is basically the one-off version of the Revelto that they just released here. Check out the front intakes that they have here, all carbon. I mean, we're getting an up-close look at this car. It's never been revealed before until today. Carbon mirrors. I mean, check out the inside, the seats with the interior. I mean, that looks insane in there, like actually crazy. The carbon buckets, everything looks good. You have a huge side intake in here. Now, this is over 1,000 horsepower. It's the same powertrain as the Revelto, so over 1,000 horsepower, V12 hybrid system here. Look at the back of this car. It looks similar to the Temerario, the new Lamborghini Huracan. You have a single exit exhaust right there. I mean, everything is fully carbon about this car. One of my favorite parts about the rear here, look at this. You have the rear headlights here in the shape of the Y. Like, it looks insane, kind of like the creative bespoke actual Lamborghini Revelto here, but from factory from Lamborghini. You have those Y spokes. In person, it looks pretty cool. Like, it looks pretty insane in person. You definitely have absolutely zero rear visibility in there, but a pretty cool car and not a bad start to Quail. This is a Temerario. I've seen this a few times at events. I've seen it at events like this and Goodwood and things like that, but I've never actually seen this car on the road yet. I'm excited to see it on the road, but this is a hybrid V8 here. You kind of have a similar rear end to the one-off Revelto that they made. By the way, that one-off Revelto, almost $3 million or over $3 million. That's not a cheap car at all to have basically just an upgraded Revelto. But anyways, moving on, the Temerario. This is like going to be the new Lamborghini Huracan, so this will be manipulated, used, and abused by all the course sellers in Miami. But we're getting a cool look at it now, and you'll be able to see it first. Got carbon here. I mean, it's pretty basic, like the same basic interior. It just looks a little bit more futuristic. It looks a little bit better. And then the front end on this is a little bit more modern here. It has a little bit more accents, but I don't really like how flat and bland it is. I'm not a huge fan of this front end, especially with this covering over the headlights. I don't know. It's not my favorite. Will I be getting one of these? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think it's for me. So this is the Singer. I don't know if you've ever heard of a Singer before, but it's a new car brand, a relatively new car brand that is breaking all sorts of lap records here. I mean, look, they literally took the car on a bunch of circuits and broke the lap record at every single one. They had the Laguna Seca lap record, and then they re-broke the Laguna Seca lap record that they already had, and you can see all of the track, and like they really used and abused this car. I mean, just look at the front end of this car. There's duct tape, there's tape. I mean, this thing has been beaten up and used on the track, but it is a track weapon and absolutely insane looking car. Okay, so here we have two Singers here. They're both 21C. This one has 1,250 horsepower. These are powered by a twin turbo V8 here and also a hybrid powertrain system. This is the Blackbird. Now this is all carbon. This is 1,350 horsepower. These cars look absolutely insane. I mean, imagine seeing this thing roll down the street, and you can actually fit two people in here. It's like a single monocoque cockpit here, but you can actually fit two people inside of this car here. Fully carbon fiber. You have the roof scoop, which I absolutely love. Great addition. If I had to pick between one of these cars, I would probably go with the full carbon. Front lip is insane here. It is on the floor, like literally on the floor. I don't know how you can drive this thing on the street or be street legal. I mean, it's I don't even know how they got it here, to be honest, but wow. What a cool car. So you can check out the rear of this. You see the two exit exhaust pipes in the back, everything a full carbon here. This car is $2.95 million. And then this one here is just over $3 million. Pretty insane looking cars, wild, absolutely absurd. 10 out of 10. Now, this is not a car, but this is pretty cool here, actually. You got 6 different helicopter blades here. You got 6 different propeller wings here. And this is probably a little bit better than a car. Imagine pulling up to the function in this. This is probably the only event in the world where you have an F40 sitting here and there's not a giant crowd around it, because if you look around, there is the land of Ferraris here, and we're going to do a quick Ferrari speedrun tour starting with this 458 Aperta, which is now over $1 million for a 458, which is absolutely insane. but it's a pretty beautiful car. 812 GTS, absolutely phenomenal. So you've heard of an 812 Superfast, but have you heard of a 412 Superfast? Well, that's exactly what this is. Look at the insane engine on this thing. That is absolutely wild. But this is, I would arguably say, more gangster than the 812. A 412. I've never even heard of that, honestly. Oh, beautiful Monza Daytona SP3. Absolutely love this car. Incredible. Full carbon roof. I mean, this thing is just a work of art. The back is probably the most controversial part of this car, but I don't know. I absolutely love it. I think it's the coolest thing in the world, and I definitely wouldn't mind having one of these in my collection one day.
So I told Cam I don't really like it, but after seeing it in yellow and seeing it again, I might be changing my mind.
Now, my personal own humble opinion, this is the Ferrari of all Ferraris. This is a Ferrari Enzo. An incredible, insane, beautiful, amazing. Now, I think I might have just one-up myself on the Ferrari Enzo. This is the F50 GT1 here. First of all, look at the literal bathtub in the front hood. You have so much room in the front hood. It's insane. You got the 5-spoke wheels, which look insane. This thing is slammed on the actual ground. Now, this is basically an F50 race car, if you haven't figured that out by now. Huge rear wing here. You got the quad exit exhaust. I mean, this thing is absolutely insane. This got to be $10 million, probably. $8 million, $7, $8 million. So we have the holy grails of F50s. Now, normally I'd spend like 10 minutes on this single car, but we have one F50 here. We have two F50s here. We have three F50s here. We got 4 F50s here. We got 5 F50s here. And we keep going. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's literally 10 F50s right here. And there's one right there as well. 2 right there as well. 3, 4. Oh my gosh. I've never seen so many F50s in one spot. I just surprised myself. These are like $5 million each. We're standing around about $100 million in hypercars. Insanely rare. And yet they're all here at Monterey at Car Week. So we got one of the F50s, one of like the 14 F50s opened up here. Look at this engine. Absolutely insane inner workings, full carbon. I mean, so clean. This car is from the 1990s, and look at the interior. Like, it is perfect. So clean on the inside. Like, beautiful car here. Full carbon here as well. And you got little to no trunk space. But you got a little bit of front space right there. So, you know, you can maybe put like a book. Carry a book with you? Behind me here is an Aston Martin Valiant. This is like an Aston Martin hypercar here, but it kind of looks like a Mustang if we're being real. This is a manual V12 though, which is not Mustang-esque at all. But check out the inside of this car. I mean, it looks pretty cool, and you can actually see the inner workings and the inner dial right there where you can actually see you shifting gears. That's pretty cool. All carbon. You have the rear wing. You have the huge disc plates. You have the same type of aero that's on the Aston Martin Valhalla. And the rear end looks insane, but kind of just looks like an upgraded Mustang for like $1 million. By the way, I'm still shocked at how many F50s there are here. So here we have a 1997 Ferrari Formula One car, continuing the trend of Ferrari here. Now this was actually Michael Schumacher's Formula One car here. Mr. Michael Schumacher sat right in that car. He won the Suzuka Grand Prix in here. He also had a large crash in this car, but it seems to have been rebuilt and restored, and not bad. Mr. Christian von Koenigsegg, right over there, Mr. Baldman. Zoomed in on him. Ah, very nice. And we also have another bald man right here. 2 bald men, 10-foot radius. Crazy.
One of them trades stonks, and one of them builds hypercars.
Not too bad. So here we have a 2025 Aston Martin Formula One car, not the quickest car on the grid, but nonetheless, still very cool. We're over in the Aston Martin area right now. I mean, there's so much carbon, and this side plate, side skirt thing is so low. I mean, looking at the details of a Formula One car, it's always so cool and so intricate to see like everything that's going on with this car to build literally the fastest race cars in the entire world. I love Formula One. Formula One is my favorite sport, the only sport that I watch. And getting to see these all around the world is the coolest thing ever. So let's go look at the Valhalla. So behind me here is the Aston Martin Valhalla. I've seen it in Goodwood. I really like it. I still kind of of really want one. So you can actually see inside the wheel here, like you can see inside the wheel well here. I mean, you can see all of the suspension here, all the inner workings. If you look really far around, you can see the actual fan in there. I mean, this thing is beautiful, all carbon. I really like it. Then coming around, I'm going to actually sit in the car. I got permission to sit inside of this car. So we're going to hop in here, sitting down, and you are so far back on this seat. You're so far reclined. It's honestly really comfortable. It's really comfortable. These bucket seats are really comfortable. I mean, let me hold the phone here and give you guys a POV here. And then, oh my gosh, Aiden, you want to hop in the passenger seat? See what you think. But this is the POV driving the Valhalla here. You have the screens, you have the AC. Relatively normal, basic interior, and maybe I'm crazy for saying that. What do you think about sitting inside?
Yeah, you lean really far back.
Yeah,
Like it feels like you're almost like laying down.
gives you like a Formula One car positioning when you're in here, and you have both your paddles, the right and left. They feel solid. There's so much carbon in here. Now it is the forged carbon, and I like the cleaner carbon in here, but this thing is really cool. You're really far seated back, and it feels like you're sitting in a Formula One car. So here we have the rear of the car. You have your electrical plug-in here. You have two top exit exhausts here, and the wing is actually down right now, but this wing comes up about right here, 120 centimeters, I believe is how they measure it. And then there's also two rear exhausts here. The turn signals are absolutely insane looking. You have a huge Valkyrie-style rear diffuser here. This thing is really cool, and I might just have to put an order in on one of these. It's a tad bit busy here, but here's a Bugatti Tourbillon in this insane green color with the insane green interior. Get up close and look at that green interior. That is absolutely wild there. Oh my gosh, what an insane spec with the horses on the side of the seat in the plaid. How cool is that? We're walking around. I mean, you have full green carbon on the front here, and you can see how aggressive the front end is. I mean, the Tourbillon, this is a pretty insane car and an even more insane spec. The green carbon everywhere, the green carbon on the front roof here, carbon on the mirrors. You have a double roof scoop. That's actually insane. The double roof scoop to the W16. You have the classic Tourbillon, the Elefante. The coolest part about this thing that I just realized and didn't even know was the double roof scoop. That's pretty insane. Green carbon all over the rear engine bay. I mean, look at the details of that. Such a sick car. You have the quad exit exhaust on the rear here, the X on the back. I 100,000,000% approve of this Bugatti. I wouldn't mind at all. Behind me here is an Essentra. Now this is basically a Countach, but a more modern, revitalized version, and honestly a much better version. We have five-spoke wheels on this thing, and it is fully carbon here. But look at the remade inside. It still keeps that traditional inside, but with a more modern touch to it. You have a 6-gear H-pattern shifter. You have so many buttons on the inside. It literally looks almost like the inside of like an old fighter jet here. But look at the best part and everyone's favorite part, the actual engine. It's a Lamborghini V12 engine, 5.7 liters, and the insane exhaust on here. Now, I think we could remove those mufflers here and it would be a little bit more fun, but that's for my own personal use. But this thing is really cool. Basically a more modern, cooler version of the Lamborghini Countach here. What an insane car. And check this out. This one is full carbon fiber, not black. The fully exposed carbon fiber here again, a V12 5.7 liter with the H pattern, the all black interior with the blue accents. I mean, interior is insane. Everything is crazy about this car. You have the scissor doors, the classic scissor doors. You have the double air intakes on here as well. It's just kind of funky looking because it's opened up right now. But a new, modern, revitalized version, probably a safer version, and probably you can fit better than the traditional Lamborghini Countach, which you can't fit in at all if you're over like 5'5". So So here we have the Pagani Zonda Revolucion here. This is a naturally aspirated V12, one of the best sounding cars ever made. You just heard the HYPERCAR, which is right behind here. But one thing I never noticed before on this car is you got two wings. You literally have a double wing on this car. You have the 4 exhaust valves on the end there, and then 2 wings. 1 wing, 2 wings, and almost kind of like a third little wing right here for DRS. But this thing, I mean, just a full carbon machine here. $8 million Pagani right here. I know Lando Norris was interested in buying this. Doesn't seem like he did. But we also have it signed right there by Horacio Pagani, the man himself. And there's not a single ounce of this car that I don't see that's not carbon fiber. Not a single bit. Another fan favorite here is the Pagani Huayra R. I mean, just full carbon, all gold, the inside, the roof scoop, everything about this naturally aspirated V12, one of the best sounding cars ever made. I sound like a broken record with Pagani here, but Pagani is peak. Like $3 million to spend on a car. You can't get this for $3 million, but I think I would be in the Pagani. I'd be in the Pagani booth getting a Pagani. Look at the exit on this exhaust. It's an Inconel metal exhaust, so that's why it's all white. Produces some of the greatest sound out of an engine ever made. Very, very cool. This is basically a Jimbala Turbo S conversion, and like it looks absolutely nothing like a Porsche 911 Turbo S. It looks completely different. I mean, you can see the front hood. There's a giant intake on the front here. This paint is incredible. You even have full carbon fiber mirrors here, and then you can see the interior. I mean, just fully Alcantara and so much blue carbon. I mean, it looks absolutely insane. Now, this is not a manual shifter. They made 3 in manual here, but this is your POV driving this. You also have full blue carbon on the seats here, and you have a nice little like rear wing here that's like built into the body of the car. Pretty cool. Here we have the new Jaguar rebrand concept car. It got a lot of hate, but kind of looks like a Rolls Royce. Not bad. I feel bad saying I don't like it, literally standing in front of all the employees and workers who have spent so much time to make it look good and want to show off it. So I just go in front stand and say, I don't really like this and move on. But honest opinion, behind me here is this Mercedes-Benz Gullwing, but it's like fully transformed, and we actually have HREs on it. Not too bad. The paint is cool. Everything is really, really cool about this. I actually kind of like it. Kind of vibe with, oh, what's going on the steering wheel there? Is that literally a Tesla steering wheel right there on a Tesla screen? What is going on with this car? Are you confused as I am right now? 300 SL, like fully custom, and then they put a Tesla steering wheel on it? What is life, man? I was like, whoa. We got a Lanzante McLaren P1 Spider with an insane Gulf livery, insane white seats that you could pretty much never sit in if you want to keep them as white as they are right now. That's actually insane. The full Lanzante conversion. I believe they didn't make Spider version of the P1, so Lanzante converted it to be a Spider. Pretty cool. The rear wing up, I mean, the blue color is nice. I definitely approve for this. We'll keep on rocking here. We have the same thing in a matching McLaren Elva, also with the white seats. Now, I don't understand why you got white seats with no roof and you got absolutely no room for error at all. And imagine pooping your pants in those seats. That would be really, really bad. So this behind me is a Koenigsegg CC prototype, actually with Dubai plates on it, which is really interesting. But this is the first ever Koenigsegg prototype. Iconic car and really cool to see how far they've come. But they also haven't really changed too much from 1996, literally 30 years later now. That's 30 years ago. That's insane. But oh wow, look at literally how janky that is. I mean, you literally have like open wiring. I mean, it's manual, which is really, really cool. But Koenigsegg has come quite the long way. Behind me here is the Sesto Elemento. This is one of 2 in the world that is actually road legal. I saw this in Goodwood as well. But this is a race car that was converted to a street car. And you can see that there's literally like no front dash in this car at all. There's no windows. You literally just have a little slider window. It's the same as my Lamborghini Super Trofeo, just a little slider right here. A ginormous side mirror, which is really interesting looking. This is where you put in normal fuel because it's actually been converted to a street legal car. You can see the rear here, an insane rear end. You definitely can't see much out of this thing at all. But look at the back. I mean, this thing is like open and you can see everything going on. This is a $10 million Lamborghini crate. Like, I'm at a loss for words. Check this out. We have a full Koenigsegg Regera here. Now, this is completely all fully carbon. Now, this is a 1-gear Koenigsegg, which means it doesn't have like a traditional transmission where you're like shifting through gears. It's simply just one really long giant gear, which is a really interesting driving experience here. Oh, we got to start up on the Regera RS. Wow, that sounds pretty good. Good morning. This is downtown Carmel right now, and casual Monza Daytona SP3 first long way, and the 6x6. So look at this. A blue interior. Blue. That thing looks insane. It's like a tangerine orange. But the rear of this car, this is the best part of the car. Like, insane. And then look at this color. This is a nice color. I like this. This is so much better than the Urus as well, I think. This is a giant bus. Imagine this, school bus to school. Instead of taking the school bus, you take the 6x6. The $1 million 6x6. Look in the trunk too. First of all, it's like 8 feet tall. I'm 7 feet tall, and it's like significantly taller than me, so that's pretty tall. Number 1 AED. It's not a Dubai number 1 plate, so it's not as expensive, but the AED UAE plate, still not too bad. I mean, the cars are insane here. There's just supercars literally everywhere. So supercars aren't that cool, but the hypercars are cool. We got the SV opened up and everyone's enjoying it, but I think it is time to head to Exotics on Broadway because they have some cool cars, but I didn't get a parking pass, and literally my friend Joe, who you've seen in the videos, is hosting the event, and he still didn't give me a parking pass. So that's super cool, super lit. We're just gonna go park in the ghetto and then look at the cool cars. It is what it is. We have a startup here. So, good morning, Monterey. I apologize in advance. It's warm at least, so it's not like too bad. At least it's warm. Driving this thing around Monterey is like kind of scary, kind of hard. Like, there's so many bumps and dips and stop signs and weird turns and weird angles. Like, nothing is straight and nothing makes sense. And like following this with low visibility, a really loud, clunky car, everyone's filming you, everyone's looking at you, like, not the easiest driving experience at all. Definitely not easy. While trying to worry about scraping, and especially at night when you can't see anything, then it's like literally impossible. I feel like I have to cruise at like 5 miles an hour to make sure I don't hit anything. It's quite scary. This man Joe didn't want to go spin his Ferrari, and this man Austin convinced Joe to go spin his Ferrari. So now Joe's gonna figure out and learn how to do some donuts in the 812. Yo, interior lighting. Very nice.
Sick, bro. Very rich.
Yeah.
Very fancy. Very wealth.
Yeah. Not bad.
Wealth.
Not bad. Not too bad at all. Are you ready to learn how to do some donuts?
Yeah, let's do some dumb shit.
Let's go. Yo, whoa. This is how you guys are feeling right now?
Getting jiggy with it.
You guys are really getting jiggy with it. Well, we're having issues over here. She's just bouncing. Slight issue is GT3 RS broken. We're gonna go slide and do some donuts and things at the Motorsport Festival, but car broken, so looks like that's not gonna be happening. Lovely. What do you just literally press start and it starts bouncing?
Yeah, so it's okay. So I'll explain it to them real quick. So it's when you're in Dubai and you get stuck in either sand or like quicksand.
Yeah.
It's supposed to bounce you to get out of it.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
That's how you get out of it, I guess.
Okay.
But I just kind of
I mean, this is hard, bro. That's crazy. It's VS instead of SV though. Victoria's Secret, I guess. No, I think that's what it is. Diablo SV with the YouTube plate. Kind of hard.
Mancello. I can't read that.
This is dope. You would never fit in this thing though. Not a single
Bullshit, I'll
chance.
fit in this.
Not a
Yes, I will.
No, not a single. You would like barely fit.
Your head would be getting polished.
I just know you've never been in one of these things.
Seat is.
No.
I'm fitting in this fucking car.
He's a bigger guy. He's a bigger guy.
Bro,
Look at the
look at
this is the same thing Austin has.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Yeah, the same cover. This is so sick though.
If none of you guys know Austin, he's the most spontaneous human being that I know personally, but this is the shit that pisses me off more than anything. He does something and it goes bad, but then he gets so lucky till he pulls into the correct parking lot with the one kid that has a bunch of tools that can help him.
And
He gets this lucky.
look at the pants I'm wearing. I chose these pants specifically because I knew something would happen, and I'm gonna fix this and pull up to wherever we are, or go to the Koenigsegg party, wherever, and I'm gonna look totally fine.
We're not here for a reason.
Oh, nice.
Bro, pause.
That's lovely. Oh, nice. Oh my god. Wow. Jesus. What car?
I got you. I got you.
Oh my god. Wow.
It still is a crazy price. Yeah. I mean, they paid the equivalent of $16 million for it. It's not really worth even half that. Right.
Bro's hyped on that $26 million sale. He just made a lot of money from that. Wow. Wow. So he sells, or he does data centers. What does that mean? How do we start doing data centers?
So data centers is basically like you have to get like a large ass warehouse and you have like hard drives of storage pretty much, and he'll do literal like they're just data feed centers that just store
that's
data.
insane.
So how
Collect
much
data,
data?
store it.
I mean,
How many
a lot of
gigabytes?
data.
We're talking in tera.
You know what's respect also is bro
Megas?
says he lives in Colorado and he has Colorado plates. That's respect. No Montana plates. Bro's paying sales tax.
Bro, he's a hand model.
Sales tax out there.
I don't know, but
It ain't California.
that's pretty impressive either way.
That's it.
How's he have that much money? Data centers.
Data centers. You think data?
Data centers, and he's hyped because the Monza just sold for 26 million. So
There's no 26
million. That's a expensive car. It was a charity car, so it went to charity, but it did sell for 26 million.
Charity schmarity, that's a confirmed sale right there,
Yeah.
baby.
Charity,
That's
that's
called a comp, is what that's called.
No, you don't.